Gremlins 2, eh? Gremlins 2 is all about the Gremlins who are back, and now they are taking over this high tech tower in New York City. What's his name is back? Zach Galligan and Phoebe Cates are back now. It's years later, and they are still a couple. They are not married yet for some reason. I don't understand that, but that's besides the point. I didn't like this movie at all. The Gremlins were way too goofy in this one. They tried to make it a way too kid friendly, but they also tried to make it as gory as possible to try and keep the original feel of Gremlins. But it was more of a comedy this time instead of a horror. At least with the first one, I thought it had a family feel to it within the first 30 minutes, and I liked that. Gizmo is still very, very cute and adorable. I love Gizmo to death. I might even get me a plush Gizmo when it comes time for the Gremlins stuff to come out, because I don't know if it's going to come out during the Christmas season or during Halloween. I don't know. But I might get me a Gizmo, and I do love how Gizmo doesn't become a gremlin, because I think that would have really ruined the entire two movies. Because he's the adorable one who, not by his own will, created these gremlins. This movie was not funny. It was not intriguing. I didn't give a crap. I thought that the effects on every other gremlin except for Gizmo was way too cartoony. Way too cartoony. They tried to tone it down a little bit, but they tried to bring up the gore and violence aspect just enough to get a PG-13. Goonies are rated PG. Gremlins is PG. I think that Gremlins should be re-rated to PG-13, because that's a gory little film to be considered a family film. Gremlins 2 was not as bad, but it was not enjoyable for me whatsoever. Gremlins 2 is the weakest film that I watched this entire week. And I'm going to give Gremlins 2 a D-. A D-, not an F, because of Gizmo. I love Gizmo to death. Gizmo is the only thing that did not... What am I trying to say? Gizmo is the reason I am not giving this movie an F, because I love that little guy so much. The next review is going to be The Night Clerk. And then I got 3 Hallmark movies and mysteries movies from this year to talk about. See you for those.